Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. I'm over here on Mustang Island, Port Aransas, Texas. Specifically Charlie's Pasture, which is a nature preserve not too far from the Port Aransas ferry. There's a few walking trails. I don't think they allow dogs here. You might want to check online. But if you don't know, Port Aransas has a good amount of wildlife. Deer, raccoons, yeah, marsupials, possum, rattlesnakes, fox, coyotes. Coyotes have been known to grab up people's pets. So keep your pets on a leash when you come to Port Aransas. Port Aransas, let me get my directions straight here. The southernmost tip meets up with Padre Island, and right in that area they've even spotted a badger, which is pretty cool. I would never associate badger with being out on the beach. The road that brings you into Charlie's Pasture is really under a lot of construction. They're putting in a new bulkhead, and I thought I'd give you a look at that this morning. Good morning.
Morning.
She's pleasant. She must be from out of town. No hunting, fishing, or trespassing. Well, that's no fun. Look at the little cliffs over there. That's about as close as we're going to get to a cliff in this area. There's a similar things like that over at Aransas Wildlife Refuge. I think, what's the wording on it? Aransas National Wildlife Refuge. Dolphin right there. I don't know if you guys could hear it. I heard it, and then I looked. Boy, I see more dolphins just off camera. Usually you hear them, especially right there. Right there. I heard it again, and I just saw a fin. Damn you dolphins, you're just messing with us now. I guess when I mentioned wildlife, the dolphins didn't like that I left out dolphins. We also get about 500 species of birds that either live or migrate through here every year. We'll even get migrating bats and butterflies, and of course Kevin and his buddies are out there, the seagulls. But as you can see, even in this stretch right here, there's just a lot of construction. What the old timers say is when they used to fish here, there was no bulkhead. And when the ships come through here, because this is part of the Corpus Christi ship channel, it kind of sucks the water out, and we've seen that before, and then it sends big waves of water in. Well, before the bulkheads, everyone would have to grab their gear and run. And even there's a Eugene right there on the lower left. Hey Eugene, good morning. Oh, here comes a truck. Let me get on the right side of the road. It's a Ram. Lots of seagulls just lined up. So people that lived here for a long time and then moved away, they had asked me to come do this video. It is 8:11 a.m. and these guys are out here working. God, digging, hand digging. There's some pelicans here. When you see pelicans in the water like that, it usually means there's fish there. And if there's fish there, there's usually dolphins. But sometimes you'll see the cormorants and the dolphins and other seabirds just lined up when they know they're on the fish. This is a nice little area back here. Not a whole lot of people know about it. So it is a nice little spot to get away from crowds when it is crowded. I checked Vessel Finder, which is a great app that tells you when the boats are coming through. And I did not see any ships coming immediately. There's another great blue heron, or as we like to call them, a Eugene. Right here they got some extensive work going on, pounding in that metal shore guard and hitting that pothole. There's a barge. Yeah, there's a barge out there, a moving barge. Lots of big boy toys. Don't worry, kids, I'm getting every pothole. Don't worry about it. They got forms, and then down here is more of the newer area. I don't know, guys, you fishermen, does that help you or hurt you when there's a wall like that? They do have a little sidewalk area there, so if you're in a wheelchair or have any mobility issues, that might help you. Guess it depends on your own little thing. There's a voting booth. I wonder how this affects all the sea turtles and everything else along here. I'm going to pull over and let the car behind me go around so he can go about his business. Lots of room. Put my mirror back out. There's a shot of the barge. There, that's the type we can see when we're in Rockport. Someone left a chair. There you go, a nice comfy chair for you. Is it still littering if you leave a chair? Or is that something useful that might actually have a purpose? I would imagine they'll smooth all this out and make it more drivable once they're done the project. And then let's go down here and check on the pier. And we can come back and read the sign. There goes the barge right there. Bunch of people were here fishing. Oh, good. Nothing against them. They're all getting in their cars and leaving 3 different vehicles, which is good for me because then I can go film without pretending I'm not filming them directly. But this brand new pier here is open. There's a trash can. There's a rather interesting looking picnic area. I'm sure it'll be nice once this is all landscaped and maybe a leaf or 2 on that tree. There goes some boats. Yeah, that's the only thing. It kind of does affect your view of the water in the boat. And here's the new pier, and it's open, guys. Handicap accessible and looking good. No one's on it right now that these guys are leaving. And then over here we got some houses. Thanks, bud. Right on the other side of this little wall. Where you going, bird? Oh, it's a Larry. Hey, Larry. How are you? Hey, guys. My friend Bree had a request, and I'm trying to help her with it. Started yesterday. On my community page is a link to Bree's latest video. If you could just give it a view, give it a couple views if you can. And she's a good person, and she supports my channel. Her channel is TGIF, and there's a link in the description of this video, or if you go to my community page, there is a link to the specific video, but it's her most recent video. Just someone dancing on a farm while they shovel horse poop. No big deal. Well, that's the construction going on here, guys. And then the next thing down on the left here would be, well, you know what? Maybe I'll show it to you, since everyone always asks me, where's it at? The next opening down here would be Flounder hole. With the wind and everything that's been happening, my windshield is dirty daily, inside and outside. Especially when you're by the water and there's moisture in the air and sand flying around. So forgive me for having a dirty windshield. It is 8:18 a.m. and I have not cleaned the inside of my windshield yet. But between Charlie's pasture and the road that goes to the ferry, F-E-R-R-Y, ferry, not furry, not ferry, ferry. This little road right here that, as far as I know, doesn't have a name, but it does have a dead end sign. Grateful Dead End, the sign says. I never noticed that before. This right here is Flounder hole. If you don't know what Flounder hole is, take a look at some of my videos from Flounder hole. Hey guys, I hope you're having a good day. I'm gonna have a great day in Port Aransas. Thanks for riding along. There's Flounder hole. Thanks for watching.